Hello there. It is Wednesday, my droids. Time to read some Star Wars comics. Or Star Wars comic, because there's only one of them today. Star Wars The High Republic Adventures, number 13, by Daniel Jose Alder. I've actually been really looking forward to this. I think this is the conclusion of this arc. Dens Beskar, Jake, S40, Crandallberry, Legend. Hello there. How's it going, everybody? I'm glad you could join me. Had kind of a rough road getting to the comic today. I woke up and realized that Comixology is completely different. I guess Amazon had it restructure, and you can no longer just browse for comics, buy them with a click, and then read them with another click. Now you have to, like, go through different channels. You have to use the Amazon Kindle reader. It's a whole thing. So, got through it. Finally got my hands on High Republic Adventures number 13. So we're good to go. But I'm going to have to figure something out moving forward, unless they restructure it again and make it a little bit more user-friendly. Hey, Silvio, hello there. Yes, updates on the booth. It's almost done, actually. All the foam arrived. It needs to get installed into the main structure, and then I can start. And then ventilation. The ventilation system's the only other thing that needs to be done. I'm going to post some progress pics later on this week for sure. Crowderberry, I'm doing very well. Yeah, I am taking it easy. Nice and restful week for me. Not lifting too much heavy stuff. Yeah, excited to read some Star Wars comics, so let's get into it. Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures. I feel like this is much more crisp, a little bit more high-res. Usually the Comixology reader was a little fuzzy. I'm sure you guys noticed, and I've pointed it out before, too. But this looks good. Harvey Tolabao, Ario Anadito. Nice. Let's go. Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures. With their latest mission behind them, the Padawans face their greatest challenge yet, the future. Fartsala and Court are ready to take the next steps, but Lula can't shake her emotions. As is the Jedi way, she's been trained for battle, for diplomatic relations, for rescue missions. She was never trained for a heart that aches for more. Through it all, though, they are guided by wise words for the Jedi, for light and for life. For light and life. Oh, man. Makes me sad, makes me think of buckets of blood. Truth is, that day on Naboo, when Master Kantam saved my life, I already knew all I wanted was to be as great a Jedi as they were. Even way back on my first night with the Order, I remember understanding that I was part of something amazing, gigantic. And all my training, my studies, everything I've done since then has led up to this moment. That's a copy, squad leader. We have Crix on board. Stay in tight formation and we'll see you back on the hopper. All right, Fartsala, keep a sharp eye on the prisoner, and may the Force be with you. Lula? Yes, Master Buck. I asked you to fly back with me because there's something I need to discuss with you. I know what he's about to say. I don't know how, but I can feel it coming like a reversed echo. I've pictured this moment more times than I can count. Kantam left me with very specific instructions before they headed off to Corellia. They said they're confident you're ready to begin your training, Lula, Talisola, and particularly if the mission to find Crix is a success, that I was to stand in their place in the ceremony and knight you. Turned it upside down and guessed and inside out, trying to guess what it would be like when the masters decided I was ready. But I never once imagined it like this. Provided, of course, that you feel that's right and accept it. And I certainly never thought I'd say the three words that leave my mouth next. I don't know. Hesitation. Everything is so different. This is not at all like she's been imagining this moment for so long, but like she said, not like this. The Starhopper. Just keep walking, Crix. Nobody's impressed. You're wasting your time. You'll never find out anything about the Nile's plans from me. That I can promise.
Fucking shut up. Nobody cares, man.
Oh, it's the new younglings. Younglings, welcome. I know we haven't had the chance to meet yet. Head to your quarters, please. We'll talk once the prisoner is in his cell.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Alright, herding off the younglings. Oh, nice! They're the... Oh, awesome. Another of the same species.
Oh, hey, man. Good to see you. Fucking hey, you're from my neighborhood. That's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, nice to meet you, too. Oh, yeah, my name is Court. Yeah, I'm kind of like the head honcho around here. Oh, that's so cool. My name is Zint. Yeah, well, you know, stick with me, kid. You'll be with the cool kids in no time. Nice to meet you, Court. Yeah, okay. Don't ask for your life story. Get out of here.
And then they hug. It's getting worse, guys. The Meatwad voice is just getting worse every time, and I need... Someone needs to intervene. Done it. Done it without the eye knowing absolutely no way, but that just means I have to stay quiet. Let the eye's master plan go through on Corellia, and he'll know I kept my mouth shut, and I'll get back in his inner circle. And then I can attack when they least expected it. Huh? Well, here I am, ready to be sacrificed. Is that what you'd like me to do, Crix? It doesn't matter. Everything is already in motion. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Killing me will only hurt you. Doesn't mean I wouldn't enjoy it, though. You've really fallen so far, haven't you? This is what they've done to you. What are you doing? Shh! What are you trying to do? Stop that! Here, let me help you understand. Imagine this is one of those sanitation sweep crawlers we used to see, and the Force is its tractor beam, alright? And all your plans and hopes and dreams are, well, trash. Oh, this is awesome. Court's like properly taking this kid under his wing. Hey, Court! They want us. Oh. Oh! And he joins in. I love it. Truth is, you can't do that. That's not the Jedi way. Do you see any Jedi here? That day on Triment, when you saved my life, I already knew everything was about to change forever. The attack on the Republic Fair was the first time we were separated since we met. I was terrified for you. Terrified I'd lose you. We met someone that day, Ty Yorick, who had walked away from the Jedi Order. It seemed inconceivable to me. But all of that, losing you, finding you, meeting Ty, it planted a seed in me. It's been growing ever since. One thing I've learned this past year, from the Masters, from Fartsala and Court, from you, we can't hide from our feelings or pretend they don't exist, even when they seem to go against everything we were trained to believe about the galaxy. Facing how I feel isn't the end, it's the beginning. I can't deal with anything until I face it. We faced everything else together, Zine. We can face this together too. I know we can. Of course, that means I have to tell you how I feel instead of just thinking about it. And that's scarier than... There's no way she was feeding you all info all along, because I taught Sabata everything she knows. I introduced her to my contacts, and I sent her to Gus Talon. She did it. Gus Talon. That's a moon of Corellia, where Masters Cantum and Comac went with Reeth and Ram. I have to warn them. Nice. It didn't take long for Zine to push Crix's buttons. Get him to say exactly what she needed him to say. You said something to me once. I could just stop using the Force and it would go away. And we could be normal. I'm so glad I found people who love me for who I am, and not for some version of myself that had to be lesser to make them comfortable. I always keep it. It's too late for that, Crix. You're not my problem. You're just some kid I once knew. You and I have nothing to do with each other. Rah! He turned into a pterodactyl in just sheer frustration. I'm okay. We have to... I know. The others... I tried to raise them on the comms and no one's answering. What? None of them? You're going. There are no units available to reinforce them. and the Starhopper needs to bring him back to Starlight. All of a sudden, it's now or never. Zine, just wait. Be careful. I know I'm not supposed to, but I need you. I need you too. No. Cham Cham is in my room. Take care of him for me while I'm gone? Of course, but... Oh, just frickin' kiss already, guys. Come on. I thought saying it out loud would shatter me. The opposite happened. I feel so light, so full of life. Ah, for light and life. And I never thought she felt it too. Not like I do. But she does. She said it too. And Zine never says anything she doesn't mean. I don't know what'll happen next, but I'm not afraid. And I know what I have to do. I can't believe we caught him after all this time.
Yeah, man, this is fucking crazy up here. It's fucking alive, yo.
Court, we've been through so much this past year, and it seems like every time we gain some ground, the galaxy gets even more dangerous. I just wanted to say, I've learned a lot from being your friend, and whatever happens next, I'm just happy knowing we have each other's backs.
Yeah, man, Vartsala and Court and Lula and Zine and Ram and Ishna, all of us, man, we're a big happy family.
Ah, there you two are. Have you seen Lula? No, actually. She went with Zine to interrogate Crix, I think.
That's the last we saw of him. We've been hanging out with this weird magic 8-ball ever since.
Ah, Padawans. The reason we're here. Whoa!
Attack!
Ha ha ha. Hey there, little one. I see we have a new Aloxian in the order, huh? Master Tabakan and I would like you to get dressed in your formal temple attire, if you wouldn't mind. Ooh, strong, isn't she? And meet us on the bridge. You mean... but...
You're the little one also? Oh, hell yeah!
Hey, everyone. Lula, whoa! I've pictured this moment more times than I can count. Ah, there she is. Have you thought about what we talked about? Turned it upside down and inside out, trying to guess what it would be like. I have, Master Buckets. A lot. But I never once imagined it like this. And I know it's not time for me to be knighted. Not yet. There are still some things I need to figure out before I commit my life to the Jedi Order. If that is what I decide to do. And now it's a decision to be made. It's not even a sure thing for her. Her feelings for Zine are making her think outside of the laws of, like, attachment, which aren't necessarily as stringent in the era of the High Republic, I have to say. So, shouldn't be that hard of a choice. Or that hard of a thing to reconcile these two feelings. I need you is a strange thing to say to someone. I'm not sure it's right, but it was a start. You've been waiting your whole life to be knighted, Lula.
Well, I mean, he does look so happy, so...
You're both right. I am happy. And I've been waiting my whole life for this. What I really should have said was, I love you. Oh my god. Come on. I'm not sure I know what love is. But I can wait a little longer. Zine's heading to warn the Jedi on Corellia that the Nile are planning something on Gus Talon. And I have to make sense of some things. My feelings for her. But I'm at peace with that. And I don't think it's really a choice between love and being a Jedi. No, but... Then so are we, Lula. And I'm happy for you, boys.
Yeah, we love you too.
But I know I have to find out before I do anything else. And I know the Force will guide me to the light. Buck over here, just being totally self-actualized and serene and not letting it frustrate him that in a time when they desperately need fully fledged Jedi Knights, a potential knight is refusing to take the ceremony on account of being hormonal. He's like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to go to my happy place, think about buckets of blood for saving lives, and tune all of this out. That's that smile. You think he's supportive, but actually he's just in his, like, extreme frustration happy place right now. Always. Farsala, Tarabal, Court. By the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, we name thee Jedi, Knights of the Republic. Protectors of the Light. Oh, this is so cool. Like, they're cutting their braids. Court, Jedi Knight. Farsala, Jedi Knight. And Lula Talitzola, audience member. Yeah, Zach, this is not, this ain't Anakin's Jedi Order. You understand that, right? We're talking 230 years at least beforehand. And the tenets of love and attachment are very different in the High Republic. It's not at all the same. For light and life! Hell yes. Welcome to the Jedi Order, boys. So happy for Court. So happy for Farsala. And Lula she'll figure it out. She'll get there. The end. That was awesome. Yeah, this was, I don't know. I feel like if this was an episode of TV, people would call it a filler episode because not much happened. We learned Gus Talon. We learned the site. We got the information out of Crix that we want. That does send the plot forward, for sure. And the knighting is a significant moment, but it did feel like this was kind of like a handful of moments that were stretched into an entire issue. You know, there were moments that felt like it kind of dragged its feet a little bit. That being said, the content was great. I'm invested in Lula and Zine's relationship being like solidified, and I think that of course Lula Talitzola will be a Jedi Knight. I think that she will find a way to reconcile her feelings, but also like bring it into like she's gonna find a way to bring it into like a newfound understanding of the Force and the way it works, because that's always sort of the way these things resolve themselves. Dr. Holocron, no idea. I'll have to check when I'm not streaming. I've not read Midnight Horizon yet. No, that's on my list. Yeah, I also haven't read the new Fallen Star yet either. But because of the High Republic comics, I'm aware of like the aftermath, like how that shakes out, you know. And let's see here: Blue Saber, Green Saber, cutting their blades. Let's see. Does Farsala have the green one? I think they cut their own braids. It's difficult to say because yeah, it can have been the Masters because Homeboy's got a purple over here, and it was a green and a blue that cut their braids. So yeah, no, I think Court and Farsala cut their own braids with their own lightsabers, which I'm fine with. I think that's cool. That's part of the ceremony. Honestly, if someone's getting a lightsaber that close to my face, I'd rather it be myself than someone else. You know what I mean? Like, that's high stakes. It's danger close. Dan Beskar, I'm planning on reading them all. I noticed in the top of the chat you abbreviated the High Republic Adventures to THRA, and it just said Thra, and it made me think about the Dark Crystal, and it reminded me that there's also a bunch of Dark Crystal comics that I've been meaning to read, so just as a total tangent. Ah, Mr. Inferno, thank you. Crimson 11, oops, you might want to skip next week's High Republic comics. I will spoil the Fallen Star for you. I already know the gist of what goes down. They kind of spoil it in the cover art of the book. I mean, like, yeah. In the Fallen Star, the star falls. I put that together myself with my Sherlock Holmes level deduction. But no, it's totally okay. In terms of spoilers, I am much more upset if I get a spoiler for something that I'm going to watch than something that I'm going to read. I also try really hard to take like a historical lens to when I read Star Wars books. Therefore, it's more like these are events that are well known to the galaxy and I'm reading about them for the first time, but like if I learn about events out of sequence, it's not the end of the world. It's just akin to learning about a historical event. You don't necessarily learn all the information chronologically all the time. So yeah, it's called the Fallen Star. Starlight Beacon is on fire and falling on the cover. And it's already been heavily referenced in previous High Republic comics too. So like I'm aware that I know some things I shouldn't know, but I'm not going to let that dampen my appreciation of it when I do read it. And I'm going to post book reports of all the High Republic novels. I've been falling behind on that, but can stay tuned for those as well. This was really good. Daniel Jose Alder killing it again with that awesome balance between like very colloquial dialogue and things that feel like epic and like they belong in a space opera, you know? Yeah, look at this. This is great. And I didn't see Lula's decision coming. I didn't think that she was going to postpone the ceremony until it was first introduced as an idea. Like, I figured she was on course to just get knighted in wartime in the middle of the struggle, just like everyone else is being right now. But as soon as she was like, I never imagined it being like this, I was like, okay, something's going to interrupt the process. And they were very misleading with the cover art here. Look at her. Saber held proud, like she's just been knighted along with everyone else. We know that's not the case now. This is cool. This is very different cover art right here. By Katie Cook. I like it. We got a Tuca, got a little Loth cat. Oh man, I can never remember this species' name. Let me know in the chat. What's his name? That's obviously an Ithorian. A very cute looking Ithorian. Oh, Legend, dope. Yeah, the new Rebels paperback collection. You were talking about that on the stream last night too. Definitely want to check that out. Yeah, Lula Talasola is one of the coolest characters I think in the High Republic. I really like Lula. I really like Keeve Trennis. Big fan of Skier. Stellan Gios. I want to do a cosplay of him. He's a good beard character, you know. Avar Kriss is dope. The Nile are really cool, and I wanna get some Nile on screen. Hopefully in like the Acolyte or anything else coming that's set in the High Republic era. We get some sort of like visual, because the Nile are just so cool, and I really want to hear what it's gonna sound like, because like the sound design is always really unique to factions and things like that, and I feel like they could go with like a really cool, like very like industrial heavy metal kind of route with the Nile. I'd be interested to see / hear that, you know. Okay, Dinsbetsco, ending phase 1 with Eye of the Storm. Okay, well, there's no conceivable way that I'm going to catch up novels-wise to the end of phase 1 by next week. So I'm just going to be Tarantinoing it for myself in terms of what context I have in bits and pieces. We'll see. We'll see. I will try to catch up. I've recently been just barreling through Old Republic content because I'm trying to catch up to the 7.0 story. Almost there. Not quite there yet. Cool. Well, I got some homework to do, it looks like, before next week, then, before I read the Eye of the Storm. I did read Eye of the Storm 1, though, so, you know, I'm on track. Anyways, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Comics with Katarn. Today, we read High Republic Adventures number 13 by Daniel Jose Alder. If you missed the beginning of the stream, do not worry. You can catch the replay momentarily here on YouTube. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.